どうも皆様いらっしゃいませ。おです。ヴァンパイア続きをプレイしていきます。今回ですね、ちょっとホワイトチャペルの隠れが前回終わったんですけども、ちょっと病にかかってる人が多いので、強壮剤がほとんどなので、強壮剤をたくさん作って、あとダリウスとか、ニセルコットとかもなんか肺炎じゃない風邪とかなってるので、ちょっと片頭痛の薬だけはねまだ作りきらないので、ちょっと、それ以外の人は治療してやろうかなと。疲労してるね、クレイトン。
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
お医者さんらしく。
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
薬を渡す。
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
回復中。他は特にないかな。
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
あなた誰ですか？
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
あら、こう
I'm
いう
not
感じの
looking
人
for
か？
what you're selling, but I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor, Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I
口を
open
開
my
けばお
mouth.
金をもらえる。クリスティーナ・ポパ。
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
もう嫌いって言われたな。あなたの業種は健康を損なう要素が多いですよ。
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time
梅
before
毒
you
が流行ってま
have
すよ。
health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
客の健康は。
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
どっちもどっちみたいな。
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
一発楽しんで。あなた自身について。
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
私はあなたを批判しない。
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
クリスティーナは移民であることが原因でまともな仕事を見つけられなかった。あら、この人も疲労してますね。競争剤。
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
競争剤をあげよう。
It depends on the price of your medicine.
値段などいらない。
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, miss. Take
Goodbye,
care
miss.
of yourself as best you can.
信頼を得ていく。あと他の人。ハリー。ハリーはこっち側にいたかな。ハリー・ピーターさん。公園の変更。この辺に座ってなかったっけ、ハリー。もうちょいよ。ダリウス。これで信頼みたいな。バレット・ルイス。あれ、戻ってきた。
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
スワンボローさんがここにいるということは、この辺にいなかった。あ、いた。あれ？家の中にいるのか。
How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours.
Good evening, Harry.
一瞬で。
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
ハリー。ローディングが長い。ハリー。ハリーへの話す準備が長い。
So,
よし。
may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
他には、お、ルイスとお母さんは親しかったかい？
Do you remember when Barrett Lewis was close to your family? To your mother?
Not really. I was too young. But I remember it was a happier time. Mr. Lewis was funny. He often had dinner with us.
じゃあなぜ悲しそうなのか。
Why are you sad then?
Because it hurts to remember a time when my father used to laugh and smile. It hurts to realize he's as sad as me now.
How was he towards you?
He was nice, I guess. He never forgot my birthday. He always offered me books. I liked books.
お父さんはまともな仕事を探そうとしたんだよ。
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities. But I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
すべてが辛いか。薬を飲め。
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication
Sure.
alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
よし。
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Goodbye, young man.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
おい、薬飲めよ。なんかそんな暗いこと言うなよ。あとは、この人はいいとして、アルバート・パーマ ベンジャミン・パーマー。これは喧嘩してた人たちだよね。どこにいたっけかな。まっすぐ来たところらへんにいた気がしなくもないが。どこにいたかな。これは外に出た感じ。この人がわからんな。ちょっとわかんなくなったな。なんかこっち側でなんかパン銃声が聞こえて、その辺にいたような気がするんだけど。鍵、あ、いた。僕の記憶は正しかった。
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
口が悪いぞ。
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go.
はい、どうぞ。
Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
よし。
Goodbye, young man.
Goodbye, young man. あとは、リチャードと2人。ダリウスは、この辺だね。まあ、あって、お医者さんって大変だな。
Its effectiveness has. Good evening, my dear.
誰が同僚だ。
I'd like to see what kind.
これレシピとか売ってないのかな。ガンボローコーディアル。素材にリサイクル。君は片頭痛治してあげたいけど、薬の作り方がわからないんだ。医者だけど。あ、全然違うとこ来てる。結構入り組んでて、これを右だ。ここでやってたわ。あれどこだ。入り口どこだっけ。あれ僕がマップ合ってるなんか。
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
薬どうぞ。あれをす。
Yes?
Yes. アメリアのこと。
Tell me
聞いたの
everything you know about Camellia.
I do not believe.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all.
機関
I
士なの
don't need you, Doctor.
どうぞ。
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
ラッキーデイ。
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
直しな。後々僕が血をすすってやっからよ。あと、誰だったっけ。ダリウスじゃなくて、ニゼルコットはどこにいたっけかな。なんか広場のとこにいたような気がするけど。この辺にいたっけ。 合ってる合ってるね。もうちょっとわかんない。ねざこ
Don't be afraid.
この人じゃない。裏にいたっけ。おっ、びっくりした。かと思った。お墓のとこにいた。この人か。あ、違う人です。あ、なんか置いてってた。吸い付いてくるんじゃないよ。ほら。ほら。なんだ急に。アイテム落としてないじゃない。教会の裏手にいなかったっけ。ミゼルゴット。はい、で。
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
丁寧だな。口が聞けないのも花屋の計画も口が聞けない花屋も計画の一部だ。
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I
シ
didn't.
ークレットソサイテ
But
ィ。
I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
興味はないの？
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
叙述
No,
業。
sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
健康にあえいでるようには見えないね。
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
リチャードは死で認められたことがない。リチャードは自分の生活が両親の経済的援助頼みであることに罪悪感を覚えている。
Do you need medical attention?
風邪ひいてる
It
よ
may
ね。
be wise to let you prescribe me something.
まあ雨の
I
中
don't feel like I
こんな
should.
薄着で突っ立ってたら風邪も
I
ひくわ。
understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
元気だな。よし、治療終わり。花屋、おい花屋、いろいろ話は聞いたぞ。花屋。
Hello again, miss.
喋らんで。笑ってみせてくれないか。
Hello, Camellia. How are you, partner?
あの
Come on, girl. Smile. Don't you know Dorothy and I have an agreement? We're on the same side. No? All right then, as you wish. Very well. Goodbye then.
誰かいる？ああ、君か。ドロシー変えるんかな？商人って出てるんだよね。ドロシーからなんか変えるのかな？ まっすぐ行って右。レッツゴー。そんなとこ誰かに見られたな。
Despicable.
Be careful。すぐ道に迷う。この上だな。お、こっちだ。ここだ。いるけど、また扉の中に入ってるんじゃないのかな。あ、出てきてる。
Welcome back, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, nurse. How should I address you? Dorothy? Dorothea? Miss Crane?
Dorothy is all right. If you don't mind me calling you Jonathan.
That's fine with me.
What can I do for you then, Jonathan?
Jonathan.
How is the sanitary situation in Whitechapel?
We have a lot of diseases, and not all linked to the epidemic. Maybe you could provide medical help to those in need.
How are things going in the dispensary?
Things are going fine since we made our arrangement.
感情多いかい。
Do you have many patients?
A few, but most of them just pass through and go back home, especially since those vigilantes stormed the building on the night you were here.
Have there been any more attacks by the uniformed men?
No. It looks like they have found another business to extort.
How are things going in the dispensary?
Things are going fine since we made a...
同じか。個人的。医療面の手助けは必要ないかい？
Do you need medical help, Dorothy?
I'm a professional nurse. Rest assured,
Professional
I'll
nurse.
ask for your help if I need it.
私を信頼するかい？
Do you trust me?
You forced me to
Rough.
resign after you caught me trying to save a dying patient. Of course I trust you. You're a blackmailer, just like me.
Are you not afraid of dying? The epidemic is deadly and very contagious.
I'm more afraid of being locked in a cell. I've seen what most hospitals do to the sick staff. They keep them hidden to avoid panic.
I hope you've stopped jeopardizing this facility with your illegal business, Dorothy.
Yes, I have. Most of the time. But the blackmail money is too useful to stop it completely. I just target less dangerous people.
もっと危険が少ない人たちを脅すことにした。
Who is the current victim?
I would rather you did not know. You are my client, not my accomplice. Besides, I'm much more cautious since the first time you found me.
Why did you blackmail Lady Ashbury? She's a generous person. You could have asked her for money directly.
She killed those patients, I'm sure of that. I know you like her, but that gingerhead has a taste for blood.
Tell me about yourself, Dorothy.
There is not much to say. My real name is Dorothea Crashunescu. I was born in Romania, and I may have been the best nurse Pembroke ever had, before you fired me.
Do you regret your time at Pembroke?
I miss the energy. There was so much to do, so much to learn. Even though I was double-crossing the board, I felt I was part of something worthwhile there.
Do you think about going back to Romania? Once the war is over and the epidemic here has been contained.
Jonathan, this war will be over long before you will see any improvement in Whitechapel's sanitary situation.
Show me what you have in stock, please.
いいね、グローブ、サシ、奇妙な処方箋。健康的な血液サンプル。ちょっと待って。
Welcome back, Jonathan. Do you need it?
Show me what you...
これ何？あ、僕が持ってるやつか。売る。バイバイ。ここでなんか血液のサンプルとかできるの？ ここが火が来るんかな。
It's locked.
すごいとこだ。よし、それじゃあ治療も終わったし、この人だけだね。戻りましょうかね。あれ、みんななんか疲れてるのかい？競争剤めっちゃいるな。みんな頭痛もしてるし、競争剤も欲しがってる。普通に人が死んどるんだけど、こんな診療所に誰か来るの？まだ会ってない人が何人かいるけど、今ぶらついた感じだといないもん。もうスカルがバカめがほらよいしょ。いっぱいいるな。ガブリンチョ。おいおいおいおいおいおい。普通の敵もいるな。普通のあれがヴァンパイアハンターどもが離れるなと。あ、いいや。どっちから？どこだこれは。左に曲がって突き当たりまで。あ、ここあれか。あの倉庫。で、これをここから普通に敵が出てくるところ。なんか獣がいるね。どうした？普通にうろついてんのか。よいしょ。バカがあ、痛い痛い痛い痛い。おうわおうあかん。
It's locked, all right.
だからは開かない。開かない方向。ん？はあ、はあはあ、内側から来ればいい。まあすぐ忘れるけどね。なんかあれトリガー部品。ネズミあり。 いただきます。
I can't believe I'm doing this. Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
おあれか。急にどうしたボスみたいな感じで出てきた。おいおいおいおい、何回来そうだ。ほら下見ながらまずはこういう名前がついてるやつから倒す。邪魔だな。もう死ね。生きてる。なんだ急に。やってくるんじゃないよ。よいしょ。まだいたか。なんだ急にアイテムも落とさないやつだ。あなんだ本当に何もアイテム落としてねえな。何あ、こっち側で声がする。やり合ってるな。放っておくか。いや、あれスカルが勝ったのか。ポン見えてない。バカが見せてやろう私の力を。じゃあヴァンパイアやぞ。あっちにはあっちで結構敵はリスポンするんだね。そしたら別にいやけどいつか市民の血は吸いてえなっていう気分になってるんだよね僕は。なんか一生懸命お世話してさ、なんか血の味を良くしてすすってみてえなっていう。みんな元気？ただいま。グリーネス包装剤があったらあげる。
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be...
あ、持ってないですね。
I will see you later, nurse.
もうない。
Goodbye, nurse.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
あれ、あ、もしかして亡くなられたのか。あ、吸ってるやん。
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
同情は食欲の隠れ蓑に過ぎなかっ
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
た。それじゃあ、その告発は事実なのですか。所詮我々はヴァンパイアだということです。
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter, his cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
私について。なぜ私は見殺しにされたんだろう。
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
Oh.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Oh.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Ekon ってな。
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
私を変えたのはウィリアムではない。
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Oh.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now. And 27 I shall remain.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
わからん。ロンドンにヴァンパイアは何人いる
Are
の
there
かな
many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
思いっきり血吸ってたな。ということは僕がヴァンパイアになったのは何かしらなんかあるってことだよね、理由が。
Good evening, Miss
サイドクエスト
I need blood.
終わったよ。
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
誤解だったんですよ。
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
血をくれた。
I'll leave you, Mistress.
じゃあな。僕はミッションに成功。あれが一個わかんないんだよな。これどうやっていくんだろうな。まあいいや。とりあえず血液を分析するところまでやろう。なんか紙が入ってる。サンジー博士のメッセージ。前略ジョナサン、2階に君のオフィスを確保するようクレイン看護師にお願いしておいてよ。内装はアシストだがご容赦願いたい。ペンブローク病院はザリッツとは違うんだ。オフィスに案内できなくて申し訳ないが、私は仕事に戻る前に少し眠らなければならないんだ。所詮ちっぽけな人間だからね。それと君がゆっくり休めるようスタッフには決して君の部屋に勝手に入らないようにという指示も出しておいた。誰にも邪魔されずに一日中眠ることができるし、夜は疑われることなく仕事ができる。かなり汚い部屋で申し訳ないが、自分のペースで実験を行えるはずだ。足場付きで開いたままの窓が見つかると思うが、それを使えば誰にも気づかれずに病院に出入りができる。君にとっては何もかもが新しく困惑していることだと思う。信じてほしい。私は君たちの種族を十分研究してきた。君の苦悩や感情は理解しているつもりだ。だが安心してくれ。この試練において私に手伝えることがあれば何でもする。完全に一人きりで立ち向かう必要はないということを知っておいてくれたまえ。我々が現在向き合っているこんな暗黒の時代に君に会えて嬉しく思う。我々の未来の共同が素晴らしい結果を生むことを願っている。ペンブロークへようこそ。私の尊敬する同僚さん、またすぐに話をしよう。 そうそう、エドガー・グリフィス・スワンジー。追伸、この数年でいい子について私が発見したことに関するいくつかのメモの写しを置いていくよ。アドバイスが欲しければ読んでみてくれ。そこに書いてある知識を使って私を出し抜こうとしない限りはね。ふふふ。長い。でもまあ、悪い人じゃねえもんな。ここで。
The flower's dying.
水が必
It
要。
needs water.
分析。分析。なんか来た。処方箋。お、出た。頭痛薬、片頭痛、顔面神経痛。設計図。軽度のスタミナ血清。
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
なるほど。武器強化できんかな。ハンドル部品。今3か。良いハンドル部品。なんか分解したり。良いハンドル部品にならんか。これスワンボローコーであるガラス瓶にしかならんのだが、まあいいや。良いハンドル部品になるやつはないかね。安物のジンのこれも鉛の板、鉛の棒。良いハンドル部品は買うしかないな。バネ、ネジ、グリス。この辺はばらせないもんな。グレードしかできない。薬作っとこうか。ロウソ剤がなんかいっぱいあったような気がする。こんぐらい作っとこう。塩化、なんかリウ。頭痛、片頭痛。この辺が作れないな。エルゴタミンとアヘンが。アリウムなんちゃら。この辺全部ばらせばいい。気づいたら持ってるんじゃないかな。小瓶。忙しいな。よいしょ。売ってもいいし、ばらしてもいいしって感じだね。作れる。お、作れる。このぐらい持っとけばいいかな、薬は。さらに、回復や。作っとけ。あ、サラサラした活発な血液サンプルってことで。よし、それでは、ちょっとレベル上げだけしとこうか。1000、スタミナをさらにドン。レベル14必要。ブラッドを上げるか。上限上げようか。13。いい。次の夜。やべ、みんな病院。けどまあ安定はしてるな。風邪、競争。またこの人疲れてんじゃん。 競争、風邪、片頭痛、競争、競争、競争、競争、競争。あ、いいね。安定した。経済活動に影響を及ぼした。この地区の商人と販売価格と在庫が変化したかもしれません。そういうこともあるの。片頭痛直してあげたいね。その前にこの人たちの風邪が2個いるね。直して作っときましょう。で、原因と結果。それでは今回はここまでにしたいと思います。それでは最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。また次回をお楽しみに。オープでした。